Cornwall's last working tin mine, South Crofty, is one step closer to reopening with the announcement of a £56 million investment into the site. £25 million of that has come from the government's National Wealth Fund.
The mine near Camborne closed in 1998, but its owner, Cornish Metals, says it hopes to tap into the soaring value of tin and restart mining in the next 3 years. Cathy Wardle has more.
For the last 2 decades, South Crofty's iconic New Cook's Kitchen shaft has been more a reminder of what Cornwall has lost than what's possible. Now work is progressing here in Poole to restart mining for tin. Today's funding announcement from the Treasury's National Wealth Fund and the private sector means owner Cornish Metals can invest in new winding gear, complete the modernisation of the shaft below this headframe and do further excavation underground.
So most of the production either in Africa, in Australia, South America and mainly in China. And this project will make a huge difference in bringing tin mining back into Europe, essentially. So a major scoop, I believe, for Cornwall, bringing tin mining back.
It follows investment in this £7 million water treatment plant unveiled in 2023, currently pumping billions of litres of water out of the old mining tunnels. And it's likely to be a worthwhile effort, as tin prices are 6 times what they were when the mine closed. And it's become a valuable resource used in everyday gadgets.
Solder is used in all electronics, everything electrical, electronical, whether in vehicles, whether in solar panels, data centers, anything electronic needs solder, and that's why there's such a demand.
Former South Crofty miner Peter remembers the mine closing. He's now working on the project to reopen it, something he says he never expected.
Good to be part of it. I mean, we've heard quite a bit about it opening and then it doesn't open and it's going to produce, it's not going to produce. But I mean, with this present company and the investment, it's all looking 100%. And it's so lovely to see the young people coming here learning the trade, as you say.
In the decades before South Crofty closed, tin mining was still pretty hands-on work. Today, mining engineers will still descend hundreds of metres underground, but modern electric winches and drilling equipment will do the heavy lifting. There was once a time when the villages around Redruth and Camborne were declared the richest square mile in the world. Today, that might be hard to match, but Cornish Metals hopes to generate around 300 jobs through the project, with production getting underway in 2028. Cathy Wardle, ITV News, Poole.
Let's talk about this with our political correspondent, Lucy McDade, who's in Westminster for us. Lucy, so how significant is this investment for Cornwall?
Well, £25 or so million is a huge amount of money, right? But as Cathy said in her report, it now needs a huge amount of private investment in order to really move forwards. Having said that, it's worth looking at the optics of an announcement like this for Cornwall. We talk so much about lack of employment opportunities there, about struggles for housing, about particularly how young people are often leaving Cornwall to start their careers elsewhere. For all of those reasons, today's announcement is really quite significant, not just the wider implications for the Cornish economy if it returns to its mining heritage.
We have to focus particularly on the area of skills and making sure that we're working with our colleges and our universities and our schools to make sure that they understand that there is investment coming in, that there will be a demand for good quality jobs within this sector. This is really great news to encourage young people to see that they do have a future in Cornwall and a great career that can potentially be coming their way.
Well, of course, for Cornwall to really reap the benefits of an investment like this now, Labour needs to get to work on its plans for housing, fixing the NHS, growing the economy. All of those things need to work together for this to be a positive thing. Just to put this into context, in Westminster, there are so many new Labour MPs here. They are all fighting, knocking down the doors of government ministers, asking for cash for different projects in their constituencies. So for Cornish Labour MPs, this is really, really good news for them to be going home with this weekend.
OK, Lucy in Westminster for us. Thank you very much.